What's going on, everybody? Today I decided that I was gonna go out fishing. Kind of a new spot. I fished here for about 30 minutes the other day. I caught a shad, nothing much, but I saw a bunch of fish jumping around, and I was like, seems like I should come back and try and fish a little bit better. It's a little bit windy, so I've got that, but it is a river, so I'm casting with the wind to just try and get a little farther down overall. The only unfortunate thing is we're kind of in a heat wave right now, but the wind is nice because it keeps me from dying out here. Pretty hot. So yeah, I'm just gonna be bank fishing this river and see if we catch anything. So right now, as you can kind of see here, I've got this little guy rigged up on a T-rig with a little bit of weight, try and just get my casting a little bit farther, and with the flowing river, just trying to make sure that it doesn't flow too hard with the river. Yeah, just T-rigged up. If you can see, that's the color of the water, so we went with a little bit brighter silver. See if we could try and get that. So yeah, that's what we're fishing right now. Might end up changing it up, but we're gonna see if we can get a bite or two off this. All right, everyone. Ignore the little bit of sweat going on. It is hot. I've been fishing it for about 30 minutes with the little bait I showed you guys, and just nothing. Straight up nothing. Nothing. So I think we're gonna switch to this guy right here. Good old chatterbait. He's white, yellow, silver, just a bunch of different little colors, but really nice and bright. And I think I'll throw back on, same thing we got on the T-rig as the trailer. Tie that on and just see if that gets a little more action, it being a little more sparkly and a little bit bigger to try and maybe cover a little more water. So we're gonna see how that goes. All right, y'all. After fishing that for a little bit, just really getting nothing. I think I fished for like 30, 45 minutes. Not a single bite. I mean, maybe one, but it was really hard to tell with the current if it was just a bite or not. So I think, dang, it's windy. I think we're gonna switch to one of these. A nice white shad. I mean, I caught a shad here, so I know that they will be in this river, so hopefully like a nice little one like this will just catch the attention of more than just maybe a bass like the T-rig will. Honestly, I'm just out here to catch something today. I really am trying to still figure out if this fishing spot's good or not. Hey y'all, as you can see, the shad broke off. I don't know if it was due to a bite or not, but it definitely felt like there was getting a bunch of bites there. So we're gonna retie one on and see if it does any better, and see if we can maybe catch one off this. I think I got one, folks. I think we got one. Oh yeah, y'all. Got a little baby walleye here. Let me pull him up. All right, y'all, let's go. Okay, let's get him off of this. Sit him down for a sec. I always bring my glove for walleye because they're not a very fun fish to get spiked by. Ooh, he got hooked pretty good there. Not the easiest setup, I'm just now realizing. So we're gonna set him in the water for a second so he can get. Alright, everyone. Editor Landlocked Fisherman here. So sorry about the angle, y'all. I unfortunately was not recording right when I hooked him, so I had to just try and get my phone out and placed in a place so we could see it. Again, so sorry about that angle, y'all. Alright, y'all. Now that I know he's breathing a little bit better, I'm gonna walk him over to somewhere I know I can unhook him. But yeah, there we go, folks. And grab him. Dorsal. Fin down. Alright, y'all. Nice little walleye. Might have to grab my pliers out for this one, folks. He got hooked pretty good. That is why I brought him down with me. Oh, bud. He unhooked himself, though. Well, you know what? It's fine. Okay, y'all. That's the walleye we got. Let's go! And he swam away. Not ideally how I would have liked to unhook him, but we caught a walleye, which is pretty sick, on the shad too. So I think that might be what I start fishing here. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great walleye, but it was a walleye on the least. So yeah, really proud about that. Pretty good. I was actually thinking about heading home, but that was like my last cast, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna post this video. Well, you know what I gotta do now? I gotta keep fishing. So we're gonna keep casting, keep the shad on, and see what happens. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be the end of the video today. Probably not all that long of one, but we did catch a fish, so I'm pretty peaked about that. I kept fishing it maybe for about 15 minutes more, but with the heat, and I still am biking back from this location because it's not really accessible by car. So I've got to bike back, and I'm going to a drive-in tonight. So with all that combined, I decided to wrap it up for the night. But yeah, I hope you liked the video, and if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing and leaving a like, and just let me know in the comments how you felt about the video overall. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one.